Hello, my friend. Yeah, it's good to see you too. What's going on? Oh, your head is really itchy today. Oh, okay, I see. Do you have any idea why that might be? No? Okay. I can take a look and see if I can figure out what may be causing the itch. Is that okay? Awesome. Okay. Yeah, go ahead and just take a seat here. Yeah, go ahead and just take a seat here. And I'm gonna look through your scalp and see if I can figure out what might be the source of your itch, okay? Okay, so when I do this, does it help or does it make it more itchy? Okay, it helps a little bit, but not much. Okay. And that means I'm gonna have to go all over your scalp and just see where the problem might be, okay? So let me just take a look. I'm gonna start right here. How does that feel? Does it itch over here? Oh yeah? Okay. Oh, the itch jumps around sometimes. Okay. Let me see. Where did it jump to? Right over here? Okay. So this spot is itchy. What about over here? Does it itch over here? Okay. So if it itches over there, then I wonder if it itches over here as well. So it does itch, but not as intensely. Okay. What if I go right above your ear here? Does it itch there? Okay, that's pretty itchy. Got it. So far, I'm seeing a couple things, but I want to try a few more places before I confirm for sure what the cause of the itchiness might be. Okay. What if I go back here? Does that itch pretty badly? It does, okay. If I scratch in a certain way, does it help more than if I do certain scratches? So like if I use more of my fingers, or if I just use my thumb to really get in there. Okay, so it's helpful either way. Got it. Okay. So I've seen a few things that could be causing the itch. But first, I'm curious, just based on that, is this area particularly itchy? Okay. How much would you say that one itches compared to this one over here? The other one was itchier? Okay. So, what I'm noticing so far is you have some spots where, and they're all a little bit different, but some of the spots are really like red and inflamed. I think there might be a rash in some spots. It doesn't seem to have any particular pattern. It just kind of looks like it's all over your head, but there's also some dry spots. And you said those didn't itch as badly, but I saw some dry spots. And then from there, yeah, like, see, right back here, does that itch? Okay, yeah, so this is a patch of dandruff. So what I'm wondering is, with all of these different, like, little patches of dry skin and rash and things, have you used any new products or anything? Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, no, I don't blame you. It's really popular, but they've had to do some recalls because some people are having really bad flare-ups. So, yeah, I would just recommend that you stop using it seems to be doing a number on your scalp. What I'm curious about, I've heard that while it can cause those side effects, I'm wondering if you also experience some underlying itching. Like right here. Does that itch? Okay, yeah, see, that area does not have a rash or a dry patch or dandruff, but when it causes the allergic reaction in the scalp, it can make the entire scalp feel tender. So that's why some of these areas are itchier than others. Yeah, at the end of this, I will put some soothing salve on your allergic spots, the dry spots, and then we can take care of the dandruff by getting it pulled up. But for now, I just need to know where all of the different itchy spots are on your scalp so that I can target them directly. Like right here. Is this one pretty itchy for you? Okay. Yeah, so some of them definitely seem to be itchier than others. And if nothing else, I want to take care of those before I take care of the more, before I take care of the less intense itchy spots. The main thing that's a little bit tricky is the fact that the itch seems to be jumping around so much. Like, okay, so if I scratch here, it itches. And then you said it stops and it moves where? Right over here? Okay. That's completely understandable. These are really tricky to deal with sometimes. When you have a moving itch, it can feel very tricky. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of scratch all the way down and see where the itch ends up for you, okay? How's that? Okay. Okay, so I helped for a minute, but yeah, that makes sense. I think that it's not really going to stop itching until we're able to get that soothing product on your scalp. But the biggest thing I want to make sure is that I get the dandruff out. So, before I apply it, so let me just see. Okay, so I see a little bit over here. And it's itchy over here as well. Yeah. And there's minor dandruff, and then there's dandruff caused by the scalp not reacting well. And in your case, your scalp is not happy with the recalled product you've been using. You couldn't have known, so that's okay. I just want to make sure that I pull it up a little bit so that when I apply the soothing treatment, you can get the full effects. Yeah, if I don't get it all pulled up, then the treatment won't take, because all the dandruff flakes will just soak it up instead. The good news is it's coming out, so looks like we won't have to worry. Yeah, it itches over here too. That's what I figured. Since we have identified the intensity of the different itches, do you think you can tell me where you feel like the dandruff is? Okay. Yeah, where does it itch? Okay, over here. Yeah, that's a little dandruff patch as well. Okay. Yeah, I just really want to get right in there. How's that? Okay, it doesn't itch as much. That's good. Okay. So, what about... I see some over here. Does this itch? Yeah, okay. But not as badly. Yeah, it looks like it's a pretty small patch over here. Yeah, that one didn't take nearly as much scratching to pull up. Is there anywhere else you can think of? Anywhere else you feel the itchiness? Right in the back. Okay. Let me... Ooh, yeah. No wonder you're itching here. that's a pretty big patch. Yeah, I can see why you were having so much itchiness. Okay, I believe that's all the areas that I saw. Do you feel any other spots? One more right over here. Okay. Yeah, that's another pretty big patch. I think I've almost got it. There we go. Does that feel a little bit better? Yeah. Good. Okay. I think now that we have addressed some of the itchiness that you've been feeling, I'm going to go get the treatment, like the ointment, the lotion, I can't think of the word, but there's a special soothing treatment that I can give your scalp, so I'm gonna go get that, and we will